Hey, good morning, family. Good morning, God's people. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Thank you for joining me today and all your support and feedback. We're about a third of the way through this thing, and it has just been a blessing to me, and I'm hearing to many others who are tuning in. So thank you very much. 2005 was quite a trying year, a pinnacle year for myself and my family. That was the year that I got out of the military, got out of the Army. Also the year we moved to a new city, we moved to Atlanta, and also the year that we lost our brother that Thanksgiving. And that was a very tough time for my family. Again, I'm one of 13 children to my parents, and one of 5 boys, and both the youngest two sons have been moved on to be with the Lord, and so my brother, the one that's under me, that was living, he passed away that Thanksgiving, and I wasn't really able to grieve or mourn him appropriately, and something I carried around with me for over a decade was that when I received the news of his passing, I was intoxicated, inebriated, and wasn't even able to receive the news or feel what I felt I should feel in that moment. And it stuck with me. I felt a lot of guilt and shame for not being present in the moment. One, for not being around for him the way that I felt like I should have been, and 2, for when I got the news of his passing, I wasn't in my right mind and able to receive it and comfort the family and be there and grieve with the family in that moment. And so that's something that was always a source of guilt and shame for me, which I carried around for a long time. And the question is, what do we do with our guilt and shame? There was some unresolved issues between me and him that I felt like we never got a chance to resolve when he passed. We loved each other, no doubt, but there were some issues that we needed to discuss, and he passed before that could happen. And things that I did, ways that I had wronged him, and I carried that around. I carried that guilt and that shame for many years. And just recently, within the last 5 years, I've been able to release that. But it did bring up the question, what do we do with that guilt and shame? Because we all have it. We all have things that we feel bad about, things we wish we had not done, people we've hurt that we wish we didn't, mistakes that we made, lies that we told, all kinds of different things. And what I was able to do, or what I decided to do at that time in my life, was just bury it. Just bury that guilt, bury that shame, bury that that horrible person that I felt that I was, just under gallons and gallons of alcohol and other things. And it's interesting how we try to bury that guilt and shame, because it exists, and I feel like there's really only 2 things that we can do with it. We can pretend it's not there, which never works. We can bury it under things, under substances, under material things, under fake laughter, under false joy, under family and pride and those things. Or we can bury it with Christ. We could bring it all to the cross and give it to the one who said he would take it for us. He said, "Come to me, all ye who are heavy laden and burdened, and I will give you rest and find peace for your souls."